Okay, hello everybody and welcome. My name is Lewis and welcome to the E3 coverage video live stream that I am doing. Basically what's happening is I'm watching the E3 coverage live, giving you guys live talk and review slash whatnot. As you could tell, it seems like the live show is going through some buffering things. Hopefully mine isn't. And hopefully you guys can actually see what's happening. And I'm also going to be playing some HearthStone. Probably, maybe, not quite sure. Kind of probably paying more attention to the actual thing itself and not anything else. Getting distracted, sorry. And if you guys see it do this weird lag load thing, I don't know why. It's been doing that constantly throughout this. But if you guys are not watching this, you guys need to be watching this. It's awesome. It's amazing. It's crazy over the top. So right now, what they're covering right now is Doom. Apparently they're coming out with a new one, and I don't know if this is talking about the multiplayer or not. They recently talked about the multiplayer, and oh my gosh, the multiplayer is amazing. Actually, let me go down a couple. There we go. So I'm actually watching this live off of their actual YouTube page. You guys can watch it off of IGN, Bethesda, I can't remember who else is live streaming at the moment. There's several different people live streaming it. Once again, this is Doom. And oh my gosh, it actually looks really good. I haven't seen stuff from Doom for a really long time. And looking at this looks really nice. And I have to say, that thing right there, the whole thing they're doing with the arm going into the throat and stuff, that looks really nice too. They did a scene where there's a punch action where it actually pulls the heart of the monster out, and I think that is amazing. It actually looks really good too. The whole game itself looks amazing. The layout and stuff. And if you guys didn't watch the multiplayer section of it, it showed what the multiplayer looks like. And it is crazy. There's actually a section where you can create your own map and then play it with your friends, which is really awesome too. I'm supposed to be playing Hearthstone. I'm sorry. I feel like if I play Hearthstone, you guys are gonna get distracted by Hearthstone, and in return, not gonna watch anything else. Okay, let me get to Hearthstone playing. If you guys have any suggestions or anything you guys want to type in the comments, type it in the comments. Sure, do that too. Actually, we're going to turn the volume down in Hearthstone so that it doesn't distract us from what's actually happening. I'm just going to use some casual play here as we go on. And I have to say, once again, this is like the first time in a really long time that I've heard anything from Doom. I don't know if I missed out on something or not, but it looks really awesome. And I just have to say, my computer is kind of freaking out right now because I have so much stuff running on it. Let's get rid of that. Oh, Doom! It's so crazy. Honestly, I wish I could be there right now.
On behalf of everyone at id Software, we want to thank you so much for your support over the years. We can't wait to get Doom into your hands in the spring of 2016.
2016?
On Xbox One, PS4, and PC.
It's so not far away. That was pretty awesome, though. If you guys haven't played Doom, I haven't. But Doom always seemed like a cool game that I could never play.
If you weren't awake before, you better be now. You heard Marty talk
Laughing
about
at jokes.
Doom Snap Map, a great example of how Bethesda and its studios give our fans the ability to create and share mod content regardless of platform. Supporting mods is just one of the ways Bethesda is pushing the boundaries of what is possible in games. Over the last year, we've been working on how to expand how gamers create and share that content.
He seems kind of nervous when he talks.
How they connect.
He kind of has like a little bit of a stutter in his voice.
As well as to us.
I mean, he is in front of like 2 million people right now, probably even more. But still.
This is a home for all things Bethesda. Bethesda Net will power features like Doom Snap Map that you just saw and is already being used to support the Elder Scrolls
I'm using something else
Online
right now
across
to
every platform
monitor
for
the
millions
actual
of
live
players.
stream so I can
It will
actually
be at
play
the
this
heart
game. Sorry.
of all of our
I'm
games
kind of being
going
distracted
forward,
what's
and also
happening right now.
integrate our websites into one seamless experience. You can find all the info you crave on Bethesda Net, including robust forums to talk about the games that you love, exclusive videos and articles, and access to games and new features.
Go do that.
Bethesda Net builds on our commitment to developing and supporting great AAA quality games. In fact, it was that commitment to quality and innovation that inspired us to found Battlecry Studios and their upcoming game, Battlecry.
I don't think I've heard anything about Battlecry yet.
Hi everyone, I'm Lucas Davis, design director at Battlecry
By the way, it's
Studios.
Evan. Wow, it looks
Battlecry is
awesome.
an online action
Doom
game
does?
with
Because if you're talking about
team-based
Doom
combat
does
and
look
intense tactical
amazing.
warfare.
And thank you, Evan,
Face
for
off
commenting.
against opponents in the war zones and
Everybody say hi to
battle
Evan.
for the glory of your nation.
I think Evan
Players
liked
in
it too.
Australia
Thank
and
you
New
for
Zealand have already
liking my
joined us
video
in our
too, whoever
alpha,
did that.
And soon the rest of the world can join them in battle.
Oh no,
Tonight
I've
we
seen
are
stuff on
pleased
this.
to
Never
announce
mind.
that
I just
we are
didn't know the name of it.
accepting worldwide
This is kind of
signups
cool.
for Battlecry's global beta
It's
at
like
battlecrythegame.com.
I can't really explain it.
And sign up now
It's a
before
mixture of
June
things.
18th,
It's like a
and you'll receive
sci-fi kind
priority
of
beta access as well
multiplayer
as a
game.
special
It's
in-game
cool though.
reward. We look forward to seeing you in the war zone this fall. Until then, here's a look at how Battlecry has evolved over the last year and a sneak peek at our brand new warrior faction, the Han Republic.
Ooh. I think I may start playing Hearthstone. Oh, really? Evan, if you start playing Hearthstone, please send me your Battlecry code. Now, I do have to say, with this game, the Battlecry game, talking about E3, I do like the whole kind of gore style they're going with. It's very painterly. It's not like that. It kind of reminds me a little bit of Team Fortress 2, I think. But, oh, that was cool. Interesting. Huh. I do have to say, although it does look like a very new game, it reminds me a
Battlecry is
lot
playable
of
at
Team
E3
Fortress
this
2.
week, so come
I mean,
by
a
and check
lot
it
of
out.
Team Fortress 2. Bethesda. Ooh, what's this?
Bonjour, nous sommes très honorés d'être
Oh,
ici
yay.
ce soir. Je suis
Whoa. English, slowly, Raph.
All right,
Slowly.
sorry. All right, good point. I said hi everyone. We are very honored to be here tonight. I'm Rafael Colantonio.
And I'm Harvey Smith. We're
Oh,
creative
what?
directors at Arcane Studios, the team that brought you Dishonored.
Die.
Thank you.
Oh, they did Dishonored. Okay. I was kind of
Arcane
questioning
was
who they
started in
were.
'99 with one mission: to create the special kind of games. we
Do
were
that.
passionate
Download Hearthstone
about.
tomorrow.
Games with highly crafted, detailed worlds.
If you guys
where
haven't played
gameplay
Dishonored,
experience
again, I haven't
focuses
played
on
Dishonored
player
myself,
choice and
but I've seen
consequence.
so much on Dishonored.
We have already
Dishonored
built together games
was
that rely on
a
simulation
game that I
instead of
really
scripted
loved but
moments.
never played.
We followed
It
our
was
passion
really
to
awesome
create our
looking,
most
and I have to
ambitious
say
game
it was
yet,
very
Dishonored.
interesting to watch other people
In
play it.
Dishonored, you play an assassin with supernatural powers, falsely accused of murder and seeking to set
Yeah.
things right.
He's just explaining everything right
Dishonored
now.
became known for its unique blend of first-person, exploration and stealth, stylized art direction, and steampunk world.
Yes, the steampunk world part,
We'd like to say
that was my
thank you
favorite
to
part.
the millions of fans who played Dishonored. On behalf of our entire team, I can tell you your passion was deeply gratifying. You inspired us. And so the reason we're here tonight...
Evan,
is
you're
that
not
we're
talking
super
too much,
excited
don't
about
worry.
showing you what comes next from
If
us.
anything, I kind of like the conversation in the chat, because that means we can conversate about what you guys want to see more of and stuff, and kind of talk about also what we're thinking about as, like, ideas of what's going on and stuff in the actual E3 thing. You're an assassin. That's amazing, Evan. I'm so proud of you.
It's happened again. Someone's pulled the rug out from under you.
Oh wait, is this another Dishonored?
Your feet and you've lost it all. Be
It
honest.
is!
Did you really deserve any of it? More important, what would you do to get it back?
Oh my gosh, I can't wait for this.
Careful. There's always a price to pay. What you decide will ripple across the years. Blood in the gutters.
Oh, that's
rushing
nasty.
on the wind. It'll be fun watching this unfold. What will you do with the power I've given you? How will you make your mark on this wretched world?
I just went around. I'm not paying attention. Whoa. Oh gosh. What is happening?
You cover your face, but I know who you are. Emily Caldwell.
Oh, it's a girl this time.
Nothing is an accident. Everything
I
is
had
emotional.
their Super
All
Smash
of it has
Brothers
led me to this
updates.
exact second in time.
Is that going to be shown during this though? Because I find that interesting as well, is to see some more Super Smash Brothers type things, but... I feel like she was from the last one. I could be wrong about that though. No, no, Vincent is watching this as well. We're actually working on a video that we're posting this upcoming week. And, that was cool. And we're just kind of talking about stuff, and all of a sudden he's like, oh, gotta go. I was like, okay. E3 started. And I decided that it'd be really awesome.
If you kill me, you become the assassin we claimed you were. You become one of us.
Yes. Yes, there's another one. Yeah, I know, it looks amazing. The original Dishonored looked really, really good, but that one looks incredibly amazing.
In Dishonored 2, the Empire of the Isles is in jeopardy once more when an otherworldly usurper seizes the throne. You'll travel to Karnaca, a once dazzling coastal city on the southern edge of the world, and hunt down new adversaries as you alter the fate of the Empire. This time, you have the choice to play as Corvo Attano or Emily Caldwell, a new character. Both have their own unique sets of powers, their own weapons and gadgets. And of course, you can combine these things creatively.
So you kind of have a
to
choice
eliminate your
this time.
targets as you see
So it's
fit.
not like
can
you
play
have
with
to play as
weapons drawn,
Emily,
or you
but
can
you
play the
could
entire game
also
without
play
killing anyone.
as.
We'll
That's
tell you
interesting.
more as soon as we can, but what we're here tonight to say is that Dishonored 2 is coming, and will be available for PC, Xbox
PC.
One, and PlayStation 4. Thank you so much. All right.
I did notice that left screen it keeps flickering. I don't know if that's like.
And while you wait for the new game, we have more of the original Dishonored for you to enjoy. It is Dishonored Definitive Edition.
This is a
It comes
DLC.
with all the original game plus all of the added content, and all of it has been graphically enhanced for Xbox One and PS4.
New characters made up for Super Smash Brothers. My brother. Huh, interesting. So Super Smash Brothers
So
getting
the
an
Dishonored
update.
Definitive Edition will be available this fall. Thank you, and
Sounds
enjoy
interesting
the rest of the
itself.
show.
Awesome! Go Dishonored. Surely I'm going to be looking into that later. If you guys are not going to hear about that later, you'll hear about it from me. And again, we're watching this from Bethesda's live YouTube channel. Elder Scrolls! The Elder Scrolls! Skyrim! Haven't played
Hi
Skyrim.
everyone and good evening. 5 days ago, we launched the Elder Scrolls Online Tamriel Unlimited for the PS4 and Xbox One consoles. For the first time in the franchise's award-winning history, console players all over the world are now able to experience an Elder Scrolls game with friends. We're pleased to
Oh
see
yeah,
millions
I
of
did
people
see that.
online enjoying the game,
Yogscast
whether
live
it's by
streamed a couple
themselves,
nights
with
ago.
a group or in massive
Group
battles.
Elder Scrolls
We're sorry we
playthrough.
can't be with you in person tonight, but we need to be in the studio to support the recent launch. We're also working hard on adding even more content and new features to this already vast world. We're excited about
If you guys
what
can't
fans
hear
have to
this very
look
well,
forward to
tell
next.
me.
So here's a peek
'Cause
at
I
what
did turn it
Games
down
Max
really low
Online
so you guys can
Studios
hear me
is bringing
talking.
to Tamriel Unlimited this year.
But I don't know if it's really, really low and you guys can't hear it. But I do have to say, this whole Elder Scroll things, I thought this was really interesting. What may be DLC? Are you talking about the Smash Brothers thing, or are you talking about something else? Because I know Smash Brothers did come out with the DLC where it was Animal Crossing. It was all Animal Crossing characters and stuff, which was pretty cool. But yeah, this Elder Scroll thing is pretty amazing. What they're doing now with the whole multiplayer thing. Which I haven't seen a huge lot on it, so clearly, you know, YouTubers are not really getting into it as much as they probably should be. But even so. Skyrim always looks good, though. I mean, not all of it is, like, perfectly smoothed out, but for how big the world is and how much there is to do. Ooh, I hate those things. Oh, that was nasty. I've seen so many videos with that stuff, and it's just... not my cup of tea. Skyrim music. The sound is great. Oh, why thank you. At least Evan is staying on top of things. Clearly, I'm not doing my job. We know. What's that supposed to mean? What was that reference to?
Hi. What can I say? I love games, and every opportunity to play I take advantage of. And with a tablet or a mobile device like this one, I can take games with me wherever I go, on the plane, at my in-laws' house, or even at an important E3 showcase at the Dolby Theater. People who know me know that I am a huge fan of strategy card games. I play them a lot. I have also worked on the Elder Scrolls series in some way or another for over a third of my life. So this next game is particularly exciting to me because it brings those two worlds together. Tonight, we are pleased to announce the Elder Scrolls Legends, a strategy card game that builds on the rich legacy of Skyrim and the Elder Scrolls Online and brings the world of the Elder Scrolls to a completely new genre. Here's a sneak peek.
Wait, what is this?
Past, present, future. The Elder Scrolls hold all of Tamriel's history. That which has transpired, and that which is yet to be. They speak of heroes and their quests, of challenges yet to be faced, and prophecies yet to be fulfilled. But they do not tell us your role. For your destiny is your own to craft. Will you fade into memory? Or will you carve your name into myth and join those who have become legends?
Ooh. That looks nice.
The Elder Scrolls Legends will be free to play and available on PC and iPad later this year. We can't wait to share more details with you in the coming months. And whether you're a strategy card game fan like me or an Elder Scrolls fan
Oh, really?
also like me,
I just
or
understood
neither,
what he's talking
we
about
think
now.
Legends is something you'll
It's like
definitely
a
wanna check
Hearthstone
out.
thing.
And with that,
It's funny, I'm playing
sorry
Hearthstone.
to
Oh,
say
look at
we
that.
have come to the
Oh,
end
I'm not really
of
excited for
our
that at all
showcase.
then.
We did Doom, right? We did Battle Cry, and we did say something about that being here. My bad, I forgot.
Wait, what?
We do have one more presentation. It is from Bethesda Game Studios.
Okay.
And
Say it already! Stop dragging it on. Tell me what it is.
And actually, we are all here because of this next game.
Is it Fallout?
About a year ago, I had the idea to do this showcase, and I went to this gentleman, and I said, hey, instead of having to do a demo every hour, all 3 days of E3, what if I figured out a way for you to do just one demo? And he, of course, instantly said, yes, please. Now, I don't think he knew that he was getting, what he was getting into, that we would all end up being here, streaming this live all over the world, but hey, promise is a promise. He said he would do it. So here we all are, ready and waiting for his one demo of this E3. His studio creates games that have come to define open world gaming, and they are currently the holders of 3 consecutive Video Game of the Years with Skyrim, Fallout 3, and Oblivion, each a consensus Game of the Year winner.
Is he talking about Fallout?
Those games in the studio have been led by someone who should need no introduction, but I'm giving him one anyway. Please give a warm welcome to the game director of Bethesda Game Studios and my very good friend, Todd Howard.
I have to go now. I'll finish watching later. Okay, bye, Evan. Thank you so much for joining us. It's probably a good thing that I'm actually filming this. Oh no, he silenced me. Because not only can you watch it later if you have to go, but also you get kind of the whole thing, as well as someone kind of explaining what's happening.
21 years ago.
Oh gosh.
Believe it or not. There was no E3. There was none of this. Remember that we had CES in Vegas, and the video games weren't in the main building.
Something
they were
just
in,
happened.
Like, an ancillary tent with the porn. It's not. I'm not kidding. Blizzard's booth was closer, for the record.
Is that working?
But now look at
Hold
us.
on.
Look at all of you here. Look at video games. Everybody online watching this.
Sorry, my HearthStone is freaking out. Give it a second.
I guess. And you do this because games are important to all of us here. And I think we can all agree that tonight starts a week with E3 that is the world's best week of entertainment ever.
Okay, I fixed it. Sorry about that. It was all freaking out on me.
Because entertainment is an essential part of our lives. And games can do things that nothing else in entertainment can. They can transport you to new worlds. They can give you the true wonder
I
of
completely
discovery,
missed out on
and
what
often
this
the
was.
pride
I'm
of
paying
accomplishing
attention to
something
too many
yourself
things
in a
right
game.
now.
It's a wonderful
If
moment.
someone could type in the comments
in the
what this
world
is
of
about, if
entertainment,
this is about Fallout
there
3,
are
then I
very
really
few
need to pay
things
attention. But if it's
as
not,
good
then
as Fallout.
okay, it is Fallout then. Okay, yes, this is what we want. I may just leave this game because I actually want to really pay attention to this.
We've worked on Fallout for over 10 years now, and we started designing this one actually right after Fallout 3 in 2009.
Oh gosh.
We were busy with the Skyrim game. But the last 4 years, we have been working very, very hard to create something really special. And we've done a lot, and tonight we are going to show you a lot.
Oh, yeah. I want to see this Fallout. It's actually really
And
late.
it all starts
I don't know if I can touch
with an
time.
obsession to detail.
What is this?
Our artists concept every button, every blinky light, not just on one terminal, on all of them. Because it's our belief that it's all of these small details coming together that form a much, much larger whole.
What is this? Oh, this is all their concept art and stuff. This is good. I just say the style they're going with this time for Fallout looks really amazing. Like, it's very, very colorful compared to the other ones that they've recently had. My favorite thing about this is probably the, if you watch the actual trailer, the first trailer they launched, there was a scene, and it was some, like, baseball field or something. I think that just passed it. But that one was really cool. That was probably one of the coolest ones. I mean, just in general, concept art. I love watching the concept art. That's awesome. Because most of the time they do show a lot in the concept art. Like, just several of those scenes, you get an idea of where the story is going, what you're doing with the story, stuff like that.
Important because one of the great things about Fallout is the world that existed before the bombs fell. And that is where our game starts. On a beautiful Saturday morning, with the threat of nuclear war looming.
Oh,
You're
gosh.
gonna knock him dead at the Veterans Hall tonight, hon.
You think?
Absolutely. Now get ready and stop hogging the mirror.
Right.
And this is where you create your character, by simply selecting part of the face and sculpting.
Oh, that's awesome.
Nose.
What do you think, hon? Beard or no beard?
We're going to speed up time here and show you just how easy and powerful this is to create all new characters by just sculpting and making changes wherever you want in the face. No series of sliders.
Hey, my turn, big guy.
And of course, you can play as a female.
Really?
Whoever you leave the menu as is who you'll play. And this is an entirely dynamic system.
That's
it's the same
interesting.
system we use to create all of the game's NPCs. We even generate a baby based on the couple you make.
Wow. That's insane. And it's just like the trailer, too, which is really awesome.
173.5 degrees Fahrenheit. Brewed to perfection.
Thanks, Kazuo.
Of course, sir.
Nuka-Cola. Ice cold.
Everybody's like, yes, Nuka!
Sugar bombs. 100% daily value of sugar.
Good morning. Vault-Tec calling.
Vault-Tec? Remind me again?
Why, we're about you, sir, and helping secure your future. You see, Vault-Tec is the foremost builder of state-of-the-art underground fallout shelters. Vaults, if you will.
But there's room for my entire family, right?
Of course, of course. Minus your robot, naturally. In fact, you're already cleared for entrance. It's just a matter of verifying some information.
Huh. So this is where you select all your stats and all your different things like that.
Wonderful. That's everything. Just gonna walk this over to the vault. Congratulations on being prepared for the future.
Thanks again.
Hey, it's peace of mind. That's worth a little paperwork, right?
Mr. Howard, Sean has been changed, but he absolutely refuses to calm down.
You heard Codsworth say my name. That isn't for the demo. We actually have recorded around 1,000 of the most popular names for him to say.
Huh.
How are the two most important men in my life doing?
So no matter what name you choose, it's going to say it.
Of nuclear detonations in New York and Pennsylvania. My God.
We need to get to the vault. Now!
I've got Sean. Let's go.
Almost there. I love you. Both of you.
We love you too.
Hold on!
There's no way you could survive an
We're
explosion
not
like
going to
that.
be spoiling or talking about the game's story tonight, but you do survive and get lowered into the vault. Events transpire, but you then emerge 200 years later as the sole survivor of Vault 111.
Oh. Oh.
This is an enormous dynamic world where you can create any kind of character you want, go where you want, and do whatever you want. Player freedom remains our absolute #1 goal.
It's a completely open game. It's like a sandbox world. That's so awesome.
This is running on a next-generation version of our creation engine, features full physical-based rendering, as well as dynamic volumetric lighting.
All those words sound really fancy, and I don't even care. They just sound cool. Honestly, you could have said anything, and it would have made sound this whole game. It's honestly really amazing looking.
As I live and breathe, Mr. Howard, is that really you?
Codsworth? You're still here. So, other people could still be alive too.
It's worse than I thought. You're suffering from hunger-induced paranoia. Not eating properly for 200 years will do that, I'm afraid.
No. No, that's not possible. I wasn't out for that
I feel
long.
like that right there gave us a hint of what Vault 3's problem was. I could be terribly wrong, but it sounds like paranoia. That reminds me of the one that they pulled in the gas or whatever to make everybody go crazy.
Sure. I need a minute to think.
Then I'll be right back.
Even our dialogue is dynamic. It is not a mode you're locked into. You can play it in first person, you can play it in third person, you can walk away whenever you want, you can shoot him in the face if you want.
I just love the style of Fallout 4, or and just enjoy. Oh, look, it's a dog!
You're all by yourself. You want to come with me, pal? Okay then, let's stick together. Hey, head over there.
And yes, you can give the dog commands by simply pointing at things in the environment and activating them. It's all contextual.
Grab that.
That's the garage that you see in the trailer.
Ready to get back out there?
Sorry, I'm not playing HearthStone. I'm paying too much attention to this. This is more important. Oh! Protect the dog. Oh, they have that again. They had that in the other ones, too. It's interesting how they brought that back.
It's from here that you'll explore the most ambitious and detailed game world that we have ever made, culminating in the massive ruins of downtown Boston.
I'm just gonna make this a little bit bigger. Because honestly, this is more important right now. They did a really good job with the details of the buildings and stuff like this. The last one they came out with, they did a pretty good job as well, but this one, it's like they actually have like whole entire huge cities and stuff. Last one I felt was more like desolate. Last one was New Vegas, right? I think it was.
Thank you. Now to the cool stuff.
Wait, what?
This is a very old photo from the future, of course, of the invention of the very first Pip-Boy, which will become the world's greatest smartwatch due to its power and portability. And of course, we have a new one in Fallout 4. This is where you find it when you leave the vault. Now, you do spend a lot of time in our games looking at your stats, your items, and more, so we put a lot of emphasis on making this entertaining, but also making it come alive on the screen. Your various items. We do have a layered armor system now.
Huh.
There are holotapes you can listen to, and some of these are even game tapes.
That's so awesome. It's like, honestly, if you seriously just get really bored with playing the game, you could just be like, oh, well, let's just play a little mini game. I wonder if you get like extra power-ups and points by playing those or not. That'd be
An important
interesting.
part of Fallout, and we love it so much. We made a real one.
What?
So,
Someone screams, how much is it?
With our collector's edition.
You're kidding.
So it is the Fallout 4 Pip-Boy edition, and yes, you can put your phone in it.
What?
And yes, we made an app for it.
Oh my gosh.
So it works with the game, and yes, it's a second screen experience. And usually, I find second screen experiences, they're generally just stupid gimmicks. But like, as far as stupid gimmicks goes, I assure it's the best fucking one I have ever seen. It is awesome.
That is really awesome, though. So what he's saying about that is that you can literally just have it in front of you, and you could be controlling your stats in front of you instead of in-game.
It's the same code that we use on the Pip-Boy running on the app. Works on any platform on your local Wi-Fi, Xbox One, PS4, PC. Of course, if you don't get the Pip-Boy edition, it'll obviously still work on your smartphone or tablet. It's going to be iOS and Android, and it'll come out when the game comes out.
That's awesome. It's so cool!
But we've also done something else.
Oh my gosh.
For your smartphone and your tablet.
What next?
A totally new game.
What?
I know. We're busy. We do stuff. Back in 2007, we were making Fallout 3, and the iPhone came out, and we just fell in love with it. And we played games on it all the time. And we kept talking about making our own game for it, a separate game from what we would usually normally do. We had a lot of ideas. We kept coming back to this one that we felt would be perfect on a touch screen, and that would be no better anywhere else. So we decided to do it, and here it is. It is called Fallout Shelter. And in it, you get to make your own vault.
What?
And you are the overseer, controlling everything.
That's so awesome. Oh, the graphics are so amazing.
The people in the vault, it's your job to keep them productive and happy. This is inspired by the other games we love, going back 30 years to Little Computer People. You'll see inspirations, obviously, from XCOM, SimCity, FTL, things that we really, really like. Each dweller has full stats. They all level up. There are items, you can give them new outfits, weapons, which they'll need when you send them off into the wasteland. So they'll head off into the wasteland and they'll have adventures and get stuff. This is actually inspired by an odd little RPG called Progress Quest. If you've never, look it up, it's really cute. Resources are important.
That's so awesome. I love the 3D effect too. Like all the characters are 2D, but each room has its own kind of 3D effect going on.
There are lots of different rooms you can build. Ones that give you resources. Some of them train people. They train your dwellers' stats. The bar, of course, trains charisma. Classroom does intelligence. There are children. More on that in a bit. And you do get rewarded with lunchboxes full of random loot. Accidents can happen, fires can break out, rat roach attacks, raiders can attack. And of course, the best way to get new dwellers is the old-fashioned way. That raises their happiness when they go in the room. And of course, as overseer, you get to name all the babies.
Oh, that's awesome.
And that is Fallout Shelter.
That's so amazing. I bet you anything, you're gonna start hearing about this stuff immediately.
It's going to be free, but don't worry, there are no paywall timers. You don't need an internet connection.
All great things to hear. Of course, from a person like
you
doing YouTube channels and
it's
stuff like that.
It's instantly built. Again, no internet connection. You can play it wherever you want. We do let you buy more lunch boxes if you want more random loot, but the whole goal of this game was to do something we'd really want to play on our phones, something that made us smile and had more depth than other things we were seeing. But what's been especially exciting about this game is for us to finally work with some great folks at Apple. And what's even more exciting is that this game is coming out on the App Store tonight.
What? That's so awesome. Oh, I just noticed Jamie Hill Vincent was on.
Soft launch. It's going to start rolling worldwide after the showcase this evening. I hope you check it out. I think you'll be pleasantly surprised.
That's so awesome.
But we're not done talking about Fallout 4 yet.
Of course you're not. Don't finish yet.
So back to the big one.
Vincent is watching this for sure.
We love building
This is like his childhood.
In our games. And if you think about building and crafting, Fallout is kind of the perfect world to do all of that in. So like many things, we have gone completely overboard. And here's how it works in the game. We're allowing your character, while playing, to rebuild.
What?
And it works like this. You can scrap items in the world for materials and then use those materials to build the way you want. And one of the great things about having a fully dynamic game engine is all of this just works in real time. Rip it apart and build the way you want.
That's so awesome. You
Like
could literally, like
this
most
is
of the,
about
I believe all the other
making it
Fallout
your
games,
own
you basically
experience.
had your own
We want
shack
you
that
to
they just
build
gave to you.
and decorate.
But this is
and
like,
make yourself really a place you want to live in. A new home for yourself and your best friend, of course. as your settlement grows, people will arrive, including certain traders. They have some of the best items in the game. For these people, you can plant food, water, and even power generators. All right, so the generators will power things through switches that require power, lights and other items, and then you run wires that connect them all, and again, it just works. You can also build your own terminals that hook to this power grid, and then you can control the various things and tweak them.
Oh my gosh.
The power lines are connected to.
I'm already imagining what people are going to be
things
doing
like
within this
turrets.
game. Building mansions and then just completely making them like it's just this game that they're working on right now is so crazy.
Can and will get attacked by raiders.
That's awesome.
So it's fun to build up something yourself in the game that usually you'll find that we have built for you. And there are many large sites in the game world where we allow you to build. And you can even run Brahmin caravans between your settlements. Keep in mind, like most things we do, this is an optional part of the game that you can do if you want to. It's just one part of a huge game, but it's really great for Fallout. We just absolutely love this feature.
That's so awesome. It's so cool.
And this crafting system carries over to other things in the world. So let's say you want to build this scope. And the game will tell you you need these components. And those components are found in all of the items in the world. So you could decide to build this scope out of these, say the microscope, a toy car, or these,
Is it gonna
duct
look
tape,
like that?
an alarm clock and such. So we like to fill our worlds with thousands of items that you can interact with, and now all of them have purpose. And here's what it looks like in the game. We do have over 50 base weapons and over 700 modifications for those weapons. So you could take a basic, the laser pistol from Fallout, just one of the base weapons, and then modify that and turn it into something completely new.
This is crazy. Just the amount of modifications and the amount of customization within this game. I mean, no wonder it took them this long to make something like this. Because, I mean, honestly, this is really awesome. Like, that's crazy. You can change, like, how big it is. It probably changes weight, too, and everything. Vincent is probably losing it right now.
Your own power armor.
Wow. Okay then.
We've spent a lot of time on all the weapons and the armor because we have focused heavily from day one to make the combat in this game feel great. And feel great no matter how you played it. You want to play it full-on first person, you can play it in third person, or you can use VATS, which now gives you more control to slow down time and choose your shots. There's a lot of great things that this game does, but I tell you, you could be experiencing, a quiet moment in the game with your dog, and the right song comes on your Pip-Boy, and the action breaks out, and you're reminded just how fun and special a Fallout game can be.
Ready to fuck some shit up?
Got a doll baby, I love her so. Nothing else like her anywhere you go. A man, she's anything but calm. Regular kind size atom bomb. Atom bomb, baby. Atom bomb. I want her in my wigwam. She's just the way I want it to be. A million times hotter than TNT.
So awesome. I mean, honestly, Fallout is, like, so different than anything usually we see in gaming. It's got a completely different style of everything. It's like first person, it's third person, it's got, like, alien-like creatures, it's also got humans, it's got robots. Now it's got crafting and all these modifications and stuff you can make. It's got storyline, it's open world, it's insane how much they put into this. Ugh. Giant mosquitoes, that's nasty.
Atom bomb baby, sweet as a plum, carries more water than uranium. When she kisses, there's no hitch. Zero hour, she turns on the switch. Atom bomb baby.
Teddy bear gun. So oh my gosh.
It's good to be back.
Woo! Oh my gosh, I can't scream because it's really late at night, but woo! That's so awesome.
Thank you. Thank you so much. This has been obviously a really special project for everybody in the team. Many of them are here in the house tonight. Can you guys wave? Give a big hand. You know, our fans really are the greatest in the world. I know many of you are here tonight, and I want to let you know just
again, we're
how
watching this
important
from
it is to us, and we know we have a
Bethesda or
responsibility
something like that. I'm
to
sorry,
do this
I
game
can't
right,
pronounce
and
the
your
language of these things.
love and
Talking over
support
this
of
guy too.
Fallout
Sorry about
have
that too.
pushed us
But
to
you guys
make
can
this our
rewatch
best
this whole
work.
entire thing without my
And we
commentating
really
or
appreciate everybody's
widescreen
patience.
with 1080.
You know, we didn't say anything for years
as
in
well as
this
I didn't
game
get
while
the
everybody
beginning of this
waited.
too, so you can watch that.
And we don't want you to wait too much longer. So
What
we're
does that
happy
mean?
to say Fallout 4 is coming out November 10th this year.
What? What? Vincent is losing it right now. He is like, his mind, he's gonna pass out right now. Honestly.
Thanks again, everybody. We really hope you love the game. Thanks again.
That's awesome. That's so awesome. That is like what we've been waiting for this whole entire time, and that is crazy what they just did. They just threw that into our face, and we're like, oh,
Not that I should have to ask, but can I please get another round of applause for that man? That boy knows how to make a game and give a demo. Just a reminder, you don't need to wait to get your Fallout fix till this fall. Fallout Shelter will be available right after the showcase is over. You can find a direct link to it on our
probably
blog.
going to download that and maybe messing around with it. I know for a
hope
fact
you'll
Vincent
take a moment
is
to
going to be
download and give
downloading
it a
it,
try.
and I know
You
for a
guys
fact
will
he's going to
like
be playing it all night
And
long.
now we really have come to the end of the show.
Really?
We just got to look at what is coming from Bethesda in the next year, and there's still more to come from our other studios. We are always trying to push the back thing for everyone. From the Elder Scrolls to Fallout.
Clearly
from
I'm watching
Doom
this on
to
YouTube.
Dishonored. We hope these are the games that people will be talking about and playing for years to come. Before we wrap up, one more thing. We've created something special to commemorate our first showcase and to thank all of you for helping us make it such a big success. Take a look. Or is he? Come on out. It's okay. You can bring your friends out. Come on, guys. There they are.
What?
So you can pick up your set of figures on the way out tonight.
What? No! Oh, that's so unfair. They're like special edition. The people that are sitting in there right now are so lucky.
I gotta be honest, I feel like that's a mixed reaction. If you don't want it, it's fine. You can just leave it there. Now, for those of you at home on Twitch, do not despair. We did set aside some of these for you guys. We are going to be giving them away on the post show with Adam and Morgan, so stay tuned to find out how you can win one of these.
I'm not staying tuned for that
Also
son
on
of
the
a
post
gun.
show, you'll get more details about everything you heard tonight, plus exclusive conversations and interviews with Marty, Todd, Roth, and Harvey, so stay tuned. Okay, that's it, folks. We hope you enjoyed our first ever E3 showcase. Thank you so much. Have a good night.
That was amazing. I'm giving them a clap. That was very good. Good for them. Good for you! I just say the bands that they're wearing, I think that's really interesting. Because they're all set up to like a wireless network type thing, and they're all running right now. Okay. What are they doing now?
Welcome.
Okay. So this is their little Bethesda sideshow thing that they're going to be doing here. They're going to be talking for a little bit. I'm pretty sure that there's more tonight. I could be wrong. Let me just listen to them for
Now,
1
we
second.
hope you enjoyed the Bethesda E3 showcase as much as we did.
Yes, the event has just concluded, and we are backstage at the Dolby Theater here in Los Angeles to speak to the developers behind
Okay.
the big games that were just...
Yeah, so this is basically the ending a little bit. You guys can watch this yourself if you want to. But, oh gosh, it's so crazy. Like, this is the first time of me watching an actual one of these live. Usually when I watch them, I do reviews of other people and stuff like that. Oh, there's the little figures. That's so awesome. It's just mind-blowingly crazy. You guys can't hear anything. The reason why is because I turned the volume down. But, jeez. That was amazing. They did a really good job with the whole Fallout throw-out type thing, showing you guys basically what Fallout's all about. I may be getting Fallout just because of what I've seen stuff. It looks like it's really interesting, and there's a really in-depth storyline, stuff like that, which I really like. And this is, what is this? This is their Doom trailer. So if you guys didn't see Doom, I wasn't able to fully get all of Doom. Doom is really cool too. They have amazing multiplayer, amazing map creator, and just amazing single player. It looks really awesome and stuff. That shotgun too, the double barrel shotgun, that thing looks amazing as well. So if you guys haven't checked out all of this, you guys need to go back and check it out. Basically what I'm doing now is just kind of reviewing in my head what I've just experienced. Now, of course, that's tonight's show. I believe that's over now. I don't think they're doing any more. And honestly, I wanted to do this year a Comic-Con or something like E3. I don't know if I'm actually going to be able to do that this year, sadly. The only one that's going on right now is actually a SuperCon, and it's actually only 5 hours away from me, which it sounds like, oh gosh, 5 hours away. Yeah, it is a long journey to get there, but it's like the closest thing that's happening towards us right now, but we're not going to be able to make it. Just because there's events happening while it's going on, and we're going to be away for most of it, which really sucks. Really does suck. So that guy's right there. He gave the thing about the Elder Scrolls, I believe. No, he was the guy that talked about Doom. Sorry, it makes sense why he's out there. The Elder Scrolls thing, I think, was interesting. Personally, I'm not a huge Skyrim fan. I thought the game Skyrim was interesting, but it was never something that I would actually play and get into, honestly. But for in general, Elder Scrolls, for the multiplayer thing coming out, I think that is going to add a lot of an interesting factor to the game, allowing more interaction with other players, other characters, more combat, stuff like that, and maybe even more storyline. I'm not sure what they're doing with the whole Legends thing. I think that's a little bit silly. Because honestly, I mean, you have Originally, you had Pokemon Dugugon and stuff like that. Dugugon, I don't even know what it's called. But then Hearthstone came out, and Hearthstone was really awesome because for what it was, World at War just works with Hearthstone. Hearthstone just works with World at War. It's just a good style. Everything works well. And as general, it's an amazing card game because it's based off of an amazing game, and they work so well together. The Skyrim does not feel like a card game, and it doesn't feel like it's going to work as a card game. There's just something about it, I feel, that's going to kind of, I don't know. It just doesn't feel like it's going to work correctly. And if anything, all they're trying to do is just make a Hearthstone remake, which I'm not too excited for about. And then the Fallout thing, or sorry, Dishonored, that was a big one too. Jeez, I didn't know they were coming out with a second one. I remember watching the first one being played by a bunch of different people. Mainly that one level where you had to go to that woman's, like, party thing, and then you had to find her, and then you had to, like, kidnap her and cake her and do all these other things. Oh, look, I've been kicked out from Hearthstone. Honestly. Oh, gosh. I don't care if I'm getting kicked out from Hearthstone. I'm too busy talking about Dishonored. But I did like the whole style of steampunky Dishonored type, you know, Assassin's Creed-like style. And now talking about Syndicate Assassin's Creed, I am most likely going to get that and play that, just because the style of it and everything is so amazing. But Dishonored does really look good. The first one was amazing. I bet you the second one is going to be 5 times greater. And then Fallout, of course. Fallout, so amazing. I mean, honestly, at the beginning of seeing the trailer, I was kind of like, it's okay. I watched a review of the trailer, thought it was better. This, mind-blowingly amazing. Honestly, the game itself is so crazy overly developed. I mean, they took, I think it was like 8 years, I think, on the whole game itself, which is crazy amount of time to take on one game. I mean, Assassin's Creed is popping them out like every year and a half, but for taking that much time, it really shows that they took all the time they had to make that game. I mean, when Assassin's Creed throws out another game, it's the same engine, same graphics, same everything, just different storyline, different style. But Fallout, that was a big upgrade to what they did. Huge upgrade. Still, I mean, the same characters, still similar style and stuff, but, I mean, it just looks so much greater, such a greater, just everything. So amazing. So that's basically it for me tonight. You guys can continue watching on the IGN, Bethesda, and the other person's live show they're doing tonight. That's the end for Bethesda's. I'm not quite sure if that's the end for overall. I doubt it. But if there's more going on tomorrow, I will surely go and watch it and do another live stream on it. Sorry. I don't have any water and my throat's kind of dry. I mean, sorry, correction. My throat's very dry. I've been talking for the past, 3 hours. I've been filming and doing this. But check out tomorrow. We're going to be posting another Hearthstone episode. It is me versus Caleb, and Vincent will be joining us for that as well, and I think that's going to be very entertaining. As well as I believe we're going to be doing another live stream party later on in the afternoon. You guys should be watching that. And then, of course, on Tuesday we're posting some Heroes of the Storm. And then on Wednesday, we're going to be posting a new series that's going to be replacing World Domination, which I think you guys will really like, too. I kind of like the style I'm going for with it. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching the E3 coverage. Again, go continue watching. If you guys find out anything that I'm missing or anything, please put it in the comments this episode. I would love to hear about it, love to know more. If you guys have links to any videos or anything that you thought was really interesting and may have more information for me as well, do that as well. That would really help me out. And if you guys want to hear more about E3, I may do some large amount of research about what's happening now and may even make a video for you guys. So yeah, there you go. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Sorry, I have to click out, and then I have to go over here, and then, okay, bye, thanks.